Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for today's new video. It may not seem like it, but network TV procedurals have some great episodes to watch during Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving holiday is often overlooked on TV in favor of Christmas, but it is equally important to the viewing audience, as it is a time when families come together to celebrate their gratitude that they have each other and share a large meal that often lasts several days. Although Thanksgiving doesn't get nearly as much airtime as Christmas and New Year's, the best procedurals on TV sometimes build episodes around it. The Thanksgiving holiday creates a natural source of drama for cops and firefighters. It can be difficult for them to get home to their families for the holiday because they have an urgent case to attend to, often risking their own lives. Additionally, violent crime and turkey-related fires are a serious concern during Thanksgiving, so the best holiday-themed episodes revolve around trying to solve a problem that took place during a celebration that turned into a nightmare. In any case, these heart-pumping episodes offer the best kind of entertainment during the holiday weekend. Blue Blood's Reagan family dinners often look like a Thanksgiving feast. The Reagans give thanks on a regular basis during these meals, often saying grace or expressing their gratitude for one another, and they have as much food on their table as many people make for Thanksgiving. However, in Blue Blood Season 2, the series had a bona fide Thanksgiving episode, and it is one of the most memorable of the procedural's 14-year run. In Thanksgiving, Henry has a heart attack while preparing Thanksgiving dinner with Linda. Blue Blood's emphasis on family allows this storyline to be more central than it would be in many procedurals, and the Reagan family all stops what they are doing to go to the hospital. The episode also includes some touching scenes, such as bringing Henry Thanksgiving dinner, Jamie reflecting on his life during the holiday, and Frank helping a cop who has a gambling problem to get help. NCIS is king among procedurals when it comes to Thanksgiving. While other procedurals only occasionally offer episodes related to this holiday, the Military Police procedural has a Thanksgiving-themed episode almost every season, although some are more explicitly related to the holiday than others. Turkey Trot is one of the most memorable of these Thanksgiving episodes, as it perfectly blends family issues during the holiday with the latest case the team is investigating. The case in this episode begins with someone destroying a float meant for a Turkey Trot 5K by shooting the gas-powered generator beneath it. NCIS becomes involved because they suspect that this strange crime was an assassination attempt on the admiral, who was the grand marshal of the event. There is also a subplot about Knight hoping to use the investigation to avoid spending Thanksgiving with her sister, which doesn't work. The tension worsens when her sister's fiance becomes a top suspect for the sabotage of the float. FBI Most Wanted is not new this week, so it's a perfect time to revisit Karma. This Thanksgiving episode demonstrates how difficult it can be for law enforcement officers to celebrate Thanksgiving or other holidays, as everyone must put their Turkey Day plans on hold in order to solve a shooting spree at a Buddhist temple. The agents initially suspect it as a hate crime, but after the shooter strikes again, they realize that he is a vigilant who is killing people he thinks are responsible for war crimes in Asia. FBI Most Wanted's Thanksgiving-themed episode is sadder than many, as it involves a son who is trying to get vengeance while his father is dying of cancer. Additionally, Remy's heart is broken by the end of the episode when his girlfriend decides to end things because it's clear his first commitment is to the job. However, by the final scene, Remy is able to have a happy Thanksgiving despite the breakup, which makes up for the depressing events earlier in the episode. Both The Rookie and its spin-off have episodes entitled Standoff, but only The Rookie. Fed's episode is a Thanksgiving story. This one centers around a heinous crime that takes place on Thanksgiving Day, so it isn't the type of episode that will give the audience warm, fuzzy feelings about the holiday. However, it is one of the strongest episodes of this procedural and deserves its spot on this list because Thanksgiving is central to the crime in Standoff. The episode revolves around a father and daughter who are kidnapped on Thanksgiving Day. The father is a DA, and the perpetrators want to force him to do what he wants. The team is able to recover the little girl, but that's far from the end of the problem, as they then have to deal with a hostage situation at the DA's office. Despite the focus on procedural elements during the episode, it does wrap up with a genuine Thanksgiving family scene. Chicago Fire is a bit different than other procedurals because it focuses on firefighters and rescue workers rather than cops. However, Chicago Fire's Thanksgiving episode during the first season is one of the best in any procedural. This episode involves a chaotic Thanksgiving day at Firehouse 51, which is in some ways a typical day despite the holiday, though at least one case is Thanksgiving-themed, as the crew must put out a house fire caused by a burning turkey before the day is out. While this episode doesn't contain much in the way of Thanksgiving celebrations, it does show how difficult it is for rescue workers to take shifts during this holiday. It also contains plenty of drama, including the potential for Cruz's Thanksgiving to be ruined when his brother is hurt during a gang shooting. The Chicago Fire episode honors those who sacrifice their Thanksgiving to keep others safe and addresses the uglier side of the holiday through the chaotic stories the rescue workers deal with, making it a must-watch. Hawaii Five-O's Thanksgiving episode title translates to Thanksgiving Day. In many respects, it is a normal episode of the series, except that it takes place during the holiday. The main story revolves around the murder of Secret Service agent Kyle Russo, who is found dead in a vat of lye on Thanksgiving. He was protecting the president during a secret meeting in Hawaii with a North Korean delegation. Although the episode mostly focuses on the case, there is also a subplot involving McGarrett's Aunt Deb, who visits him for the Thanksgiving holiday. This subplot is especially worth watching, because Aunt Deb is played by legendary actress Carol Burnett. However, this is also one of the saddest episodes of Hawaii Five-0, because Aunt Deb is dying from a brain tumor and refusing additional chemo or other treatment, and Steve ultimately must find a way to make her final Thanksgiving memorable despite his grief. Although 9-1-1's New Beginnings doesn't take place on Thanksgiving, it still makes the list because of the subplot about Athena's relationship with her parents. Athena must confront her disapproving mother, who doesn't think body is good enough for her, and stand up for herself and the type of life she wants to live. This is something that often happens in real families around Thanksgiving and other family holidays, and it's a powerful moment in the episode. One of the cases also inspires feelings of gratitude, as it is about a little boy who calls 9-1-1 only for his father to say he did so to retaliate against being punished. When Athena investigates, she discovers the child is a kidnapped victim who disappeared 6 years ago and is able to rescue him and reunite him with his parents. While it's bittersweet for them to realize their son doesn't know who they are, his parents are extremely grateful to have him safely returned to them. Matlock's premiere twist elevated the series beyond that of a normal procedural, but the entire episode is worth watching or rewatching during Thanksgiving. The story itself is not a Thanksgiving story, although Julian and Olympia's messy relationship after their divorce includes him refusing to give her the kids on Thanksgiving. However, Madeline's mission is all about family, which is also what is at the heart of Thanksgiving, and thus her quest for justice for her daughter is one that should resonate with audiences who love this holiday. Overall, the Matlock premiere is a testament to the enduring storytelling of network TV. With the rise of streaming, weekly shows have become an afterthought for many. That said, Kathy Bates' series proves that traditional programming can still compete with other higher-budget shows. Starting with the show's pilot allows those who have not seen the series a chance to check out why it's one of the best new projects of the year. High Potential's pilot does not explicitly relate to Thanksgiving. However, the central premise of a single mother who is juggling her family responsibilities by using her unique cognitive abilities to help the LAPD solve homicides and other high-profile cases references those family values that are at the heart of Thanksgiving. The pilot is especially poignant because of Morgan's financial troubles. Her kids are embarrassed to have to take the bus home after grocery shopping because she can't afford a car, but she's clearly doing everything she can for her family, despite these adverse circumstances. Additionally, Morgan's difficulty getting along with those at the LAPD who don't want to listen to her, and her difficulty letting go of imperfect details, resemble the kinds of struggles many people have with their families over the Thanksgiving dinner table, as well as at other times. Thus, despite the pilot not being a Thanksgiving episode, it is worth watching as part of the holiday, especially while unwinding from all the stress associated with preparing for the holiday and welcoming extended family. Many of Law and Order SVU's best episodes involve the detective's family members causing trouble. Friending Emily was one such episode, and it's a good one to watch on Thanksgiving because of the juxtaposition between the case of the week and Rollins' attempt to deal with her sister Kim's self-destructive behavior, which is unfortunately all too relatable. While Thanksgiving is often touted as a holiday that offers warm family feelings, for many families, the reality is a lot harsher. Roland's constant need to put out a fire at home while Kim is staying with her is similar to the way some families have to deal with drunk or drug-addicted members during the holiday. Meanwhile, the case of the week is a disturbing one involving a young girl kidnapped from a frat party and forced into porn, but its much happier ending is another example of the gratitude that's closely associated with the holiday.